a compound with more than one similar group. If any organic compound is having more than one similar groups in a given compound, while naming such compounds in IUPAC system, we have a special rule to adopt. For example, let us take a compound If you observe this compound, here we have 3 carbon atoms, so we can take it as a chain containing 3 carbon atoms. So, root word is prop, and all are involved in sp3 hybridization because all are having single bonds, no double bond is there. So, propane. Here we have one OH group in first carbon, another OH group in second carbon, third OH group in the third carbon. We have 3 OH groups. All are similar groups, same groups, they are present in 3 carbon atoms. Generally, when we are naming alcohols, what will you do? Root word, suppose if it is CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. How you will name it? Since 3 carbon atoms are there, prop. Since all are single bonds, ane. Since it is alcohol, by replacing this E, you will add OL. So, you name this compound as propanol. So, here we will name alcohols like that. But here there is a slight difference while naming a compound with similar functional groups. Here also 3 alcohols are there. So, they are in first carbon, second carbon and third carbon. So, we can call it as 1, 2, 3 triol. 1, 2, 3 because we have to mention the position also. So, propane, here the thing that you have to remember, you should retain this E, you should not remove that E. You should not remove that E just like this. Here since only one compound is there, you strike off this E, in place of E you are adding OL. So, we are getting propanol. But here while naming this compound, you should write this name as propane 1, 2, 3 triol. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. This tri stands for 3 OH groups. 1, 2, 3 are the positions of OH groups and ol indicates the functional group. Here the main thing that you have to remember, you should retain the E. In the previous cases, we are striking that E, in place of E we are adding OL. Here we are not going to do that. The propane should be pronounced like that only. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. If 2 alcohols are there, diol, like that. So, here we have a compound which is having 4 carbon atoms. So, root word is but and one double bond is there between second and third carbon. So, but plus 2 ene, butene, and here in the first carbon we have one CHO and in fourth carbon you have one CHO group. That means two aldehyde groups are present in this compound. So here you have to mention that also 1,4-diol. 1,4-diol. So the name of this compound is but-2-ene. You should retain this E. Normal cases, in place of E we will add Al, but here we are not removing the C. Butene. But-2-ene indicates that double bond is present in between second and third carbon. Butene 1,4-diol. 1,4-diol. This will be the name of this compound. Similarly, if you let us see another compound. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compounds, 5 carbon atoms are there. So let us give number from this side because the third triple bond is from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 carbon chain was there, 5 carbon atoms are there. So the root word is pent. Here triple bond is present in between second and third carbon. So pent-2-ine, and in first carbon and fifth carbon we have carboxylic groups. So 1,5-dioic acid. So pentine, the name of this compound is pentine 1,5-dioic acid. Pent-2-ine 1,5-dioic acid. The main thing that you have remember here, when two or more similar functional groups are there, while adding the secondary suffix, you need not replace E from ENE, ANE or YNE. In normal cases, we will replace this E and add AL, OL or oic acid or ONE, ON, like that. But when similar functional groups are there, you need not replace this, that will be retained like that only. This is the way to name a compound having more than one similar functional groups.